Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is smart water management in buildings and why we believe this is the next big thing. Some of you, especially those who live in England, may recognize this picture because the summer has been dominated by news headlines about water scarcity, water shortage. We have almost all have been subjected to housepipe bans and a lot of alarm bells ringing about what's happening with water in England. And this came as a shock to some, definitely not to us, because for a long time we have known that water in England is becoming really precious. If nothing changes, we will have a deficit of 3 billion liters of water per day by 2030. This is the same as the total consumption of London. The problem is amplified by the population growth, climate change, and technological change. We have more and more data centers that are built for AI. And if England, the country famous for its rain and surrounded by water, is struggling, imagine what's happening in the rest of the world. Specifically about building infrastructure in the UK, most of you would have noticed by now that our water bills have gone up this year. For the first time in a decade. In April, they have increased by up to 52% in a single month. What very few people realize, especially those in the construction space, is that new connection fees have increased even more. In extreme cases, they have gone up by up to 542% compared to 2024. So if you've got a new development, new connection fees, this is what you will be expected to, this is what you'll be facing with new developments. At Watergate, we're on a mission to dramatically reduce water consumption. And this is something we're achieving by spotting and stopping leaks and providing actionable insights so that our behavior can change. The important thing for us and what helps us on the mission is the fact that about 30% of all drinking water is lost to leaks, well before it reaches our taps. And what I think is the biggest problem is the illusion of abundance. We are simply ignorant. We do not understand that we only have access to 0.0067% of the water on the planet. And with the leaky infrastructure, aging infrastructure, and our ignorance, this becomes a problem. What makes us work? What makes us special? Well, we are an end-to-end solution, fully vertically integrated, including hardware, software, which spins, cloud infrastructure that runs backend and front-end applications, and very importantly, data science and AI capabilities. Our flagship product is Sonic in the left-hand laptop corner. It's basically a very clever ultrasonic flow meter with an integrated shutter valve, but we are launching other products. In fact, today we are for the first time showing our large pipe solution, and we have a couple of prototypes of very inexpensive retrofit clip-on devices that will be probably given away for free in some cases when people subscribe to our platform. And the ecosystem will be extended by waste pipe leak monitoring as well. So if you want to see the prototypes and early versions of those new products, come and say hi at our stand. Now, we wanted to show you a quick video demonstrating capabilities of the solution. It's as simple as that. You can control your water from your app as easily as you interact with your video doorbell. In fact, I compare our solution to Ring. One device at the entrance to your home, controlled from your phone. It's literally that simple. All notifications come through to your phone, and if you're a facility manager, through your dashboard as well, so you can act on them. Our apps and our dashboards provide genuinely helpful insights about your water consumption and water habits. Our AI can recognize the difference between a tap, a shower, washing machine, dishwasher. Basically, we know what is consuming water, and this helps us develop more and more advanced algorithms with fewer false positives. And our behavioral nudges affect how people perceive their water consumption. First of all, educate them about water consumption, because most of us, if you go on the street and ask how much water you're using a day, will not know the answer. We also have actionable insights through our dashboard. The dashboards are available to business customers, and this helps us spot outliers like leaky toilets that can consume, and I've shown to some of you today already at the stand, in excess of 12,000 liters of water a day, a single toilet. The government statistics, I actually made fun of them on LinkedIn a few weeks ago, say that a leaky toilet can waste up to 400 liters of water per day. That's BS. A proper leaky toilet can waste over 12,000 liters of water a day. And this is what we can spot through heat maps in our dashboard. The whole technology, I didn't even know we've added this sort of video animation showing some of the platform and how it works, what sort of data we can see above and beyond statistics that are just graphs. So from pressure, temperature, through consumption and alerts. The whole technology genuinely works. Our household consumers, homeowners, save on average 26.8% in terms of their water bills. What is really eye-opening to us is the savings we've reported for non-household users, which reach 68%. Here's a specific case study, very short, which we did with Greystar. This is a student accommodation site with 684 student rooms and communal spaces. And following the deployment of Watergate, we have, oops, the clicker stopped working for some reason. Okay, it's working now. We have identified savings of over £111,000 per year, water consumption reduction of 68%, carbon footprint reduction, and very importantly, an increase in the property valuation, because the water bills are included in the rent. So they do not pass them on to their customers, their tenants. So if we can save them £100,000 a year, we've automatically increased their net operating income. And that's the main factor in asset valuation. You simply apply a multiplier of 20-25 times, and that's your true ROI if you want to sell the asset or if you want to refinance it. This is what Mandisa, the technical director of Greystar, says about our technology. She gave us a much longer testimonials, but that's just a shorter version of it. And what is really interesting, in my view, considering my background, is that our platform is actually open. What this means is it's not just about our hardware. We can ingest data from third-party devices too, like data loggers or smart water meters. And we can integrate with other cloud platforms as well. Whether it's a sustainability assessment tool or a building management system, we can share data seamlessly. During this event, we are launching our proof of value program, something that is a low barrier to entry test bed for people who still don't understand the value of our technology. For less than £10,000, we have built this a complete package, which includes 10 of our hardware devices, a 90-day assessment and project management, customer success person, site survey, and installation, so that you can test it, probably spend a tiny budget from your own department before you seek approval from your CFO or a committee to roll it out throughout the whole portfolio. Thank you very much.